Welcome to episode 2. I'm one of your hosts, Danny.
And I'm Emma.
And this is Spondon, the podcast where we'll talk about our lives, relationships, read interesting Reddit stories, and yap with each other and our occasional guests.
While leaving the lessons we learned along the way for those who load in next.
Happy episode 2.
Look at us being consistent 2 weeks in a row.
We did it.
I'm so excited.
Me
I love
too.
being consistent and productive.
Me too. We were talking about it before we started, but I have gone on a little bit of a rampage of ideas and stuff. So I'm excited. I'm excited for episode 2. I'm excited for episode 3 and 4. And I know I'm already kind of planning ahead, but I'm excited. So
let's fucking go. I'm so excited. Let's go.
Hello, Affy, our star guest for today, obviously. It's very important to introduce your guests.
Yes, she's feeling very clingy today, I guess. She's like, how dare you leave the house for an hour?
How dare you go to school? How was your last week?
Last week was all right. Got a migraine for a few days. That was fun. And just grinding away at homework. Decided not to freeze my ass off at a LARP event that both of us decided not to go to.
Yeah. It was cold.
I didn't want to go outside in 0 degrees and march around in the snow.
You know, sometimes you just don't want to do it. I enjoyed it last year, like that event series itself. It was so fun, but when I was like, it's gonna feel like negative whatever, I just couldn't do it.
Oh, so I hung out in my house, watched TikToks, played the hit game Kingdom Come Deliverance, released in 2018. I'm really staying modern and hip with my game choices.
What is that game about? I see it pop up on my computer that you're playing sometimes.
It's like, it was really popular when it was released, and I bought it when it was released and then didn't start playing it until this year, basically.
Like 2026, like this year.
Yeah, because I'm just like, well, it's about time. Might as well get this bad boy going, because the new game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, released in 2025. So I was like, oh, well, before I play the second game, I should probably play the first game that's been cooking in my Steam profile for 8 years. It's like, it's 1403. So it has like the LARPy vibes, like you are a peasant, and then spoiler alert, your parents die in the first hour of playing.
Bummer.
And then you go on like a little hero's journey, and right now I've become a monk.
Good.
Yeah. No, yeah. Keith is like playing his games and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm translating Latin."
I'm doing my schoolwork.
I literally, it's
like game.
I am in the scriptorium. Leave me be.
Did you know that it had that little tragic part to it of the parents dying?
It was terrible. I cried. No, it was gut wrenching.
Yeah. So Ben and I, for his birthday, he's been wanting to play a game together, and we're like, let's play It Takes Two. And I've watched gameplay of it, but I've never listened to any of the story. And again, a spoiler alert, it's a story about divorce and this little girl's parents reconnecting. So as Sage has gone to bed, Ben and I are like, let's download this game. And it starts with them in an argument and breaking to their little girl that they're getting a divorce. And Ben and I both cried on the couch. We're like, this was supposed to be a fun game. And it was fun, but neither of us were prepared or knew that much about it. So
have you made it to the bees?
Have you ever played It Takes Two?
Yes. Have you made it to the bees?
No, we haven't. We only got to the tree house. We just got through. Oh yeah, the bee house. The bees. The tree house.
Me and Keith were playing it on Switch because he got that for me for my birthday. My first birthday, we were together. And both of us were also surprised by the divorce. We were just like, we're freshly dating. This is tough. This is rough. And then we just couldn't get past the bees because the Switch controls, we were just like, this blows. So we
It's
haven't
so
actually finished the
hard.
game. Yeah.
I think that's where we ended too, was right at the bees, like the queen, because you go through like there's like 3 or 4 different like not levels of it, but like instances of the bees that you have to fight, and it was hard. It was definitely hard on a controller, so I can imagine Switch being difficult for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so we didn't go to that Realms event because it was really cold. Jamie was at our house. He got
Oh.
sick. He caught the plague that we had, which is a little bit of a bummer.
Jimbathan!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, he was like, I thought it would have been long enough. I was like, I disinfected and cleaned everything. Like, I don't know how you still managed to find the part of the house that wasn't cleaned, but okay.
Oh,
So
poor Jimmy.
he was out for the count on Sunday, because he was just dying. Literally, his insides were dying after I made him buffalo chicken mac and cheese on Saturday night because he requested it. And
Oh.
yeah, so and then he's like on Monday, I was like, oh, you should have some mac and cheese, or like take some home. He's like, I will not be doing that, actually, because it was
I'm
the
so
last
glad
thing
I
he
didn't.
ate.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad I didn't come on Friday now.
I know, I
Because
would hate
imagine the two of us
no. Just on each part of the couch. Just
gripping the walls.
yeah, it was a bummer. I really don't know how. Like disinfected, I washed the pillows and stuff. Like it had to be like one specific corner of the couch that he sat in or something. I have no idea. But yeah, so that was a bummer. And then I've had an interview last Thursday. It's like, or like the working interview that I talked about. And I thought it went really well. And then on Friday they messaged me and was like, hey, we're actually gonna go with someone else. Sorry. I was like, bummer, bummer. But we're still interviewing and I have more interviews this week, so that's good. I'm excited for that.
Love you.
I love you too. It's gonna work out. It
It's gonna
has to.
work out and be
It has
amazing.
to. Something's gotta give.
Yeah.
And then there was the first Riverhawk practice this week, right? On Monday.
Yeah, it was really good. What do I have to say about that? Oh, there was drama that I didn't know about in
Already?
the moment, but learned about later.
Already?
Yes, but it wasn't with us. So the sister club came,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of a gaggle of goobers. I would say
A
there
gaggle
was
of
like
goobers. That's my new
I would
band
say
name.
there was like 7 to 10 of
Mm-hmm.
them,
Wow.
and then like 4 Riverhawks, 5
Mm-hmm.
Riverhawks. So we were outnumbered. We were and then like apparently me like sitting there with my juice, just like literally this cup, just like watching something go down that I didn't have context for. Like one of the uh people like hit someone too hard and broke the crossguard of their sword. Yeah, but it was like I didn't like for me that's like okay, that's
It
just fight
happens.
practice. But
Yeah.
apparently like our friend and future guest most likely Nixon texted me and was like I heard something went down. I heard there was a
Really?
crazy like blow up of and then me sitting like quietly just like what are you talking about? I don't know what you're oh nah don't worry king.
I love you're I love when things happen around you sometimes and you're just like there. Like you're just like la la la.
I really was just minding my business and then Dixon was like someone was shot and I was like where what
And you were like, no, a weapon just broke. It happens.
I know it's like it's not the end of the world but like I guess some people have different levels of what extreme is
Mm-hmm.
and I think mine is just a little higher of a
Yeah,
bar.
I agree. No, I think I'm on the same page too. And I think like we are both very like meh, things happen a lot of the time. And like we're just like, meh, whatever, like this happens.
C'est la vie.
It's truly our I feel like I mean I didn't start saying it until you came, so it's definitely an Emmaism. Emmaism? feminism. But yeah, c'est la vie, just like it happens. It's life. What are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
I'm not gonna think about this for more than 2 seconds. But then after he texted me, I like reported it to Keith and I was like, should I be more? And he was just like, no. But then I had to like break it down for him for like 30 minutes. Like, well, maybe, well, maybe I should have been thinking more. And some people have different boundaries. And he was just like, go to sleep. All
Yeah.
right.
Don't have to tell me twice. It's sleepy time.
It's bedtime.
It's pumpkin time, as we've deemed it.
Yes, but it was very cute. The whole practice, like people were following Keith around like little ducklings, like, will you teach us how to fight? And he was just like, okay, kids, come with me. Do do do. So
He's always like that, though. I feel like he even unintentionally, he just like he has the personality that like like lets people gravitate towards him to ask questions. Like that's just like I feel like that's me when I'm in grocery stores when people are like, hey, so can you like and they just like talk to me like randomly in grocery stores and like I have that energy out in public. Keith has that energy when we're surrounded by like our LARP community and like newer players. He emanates like that energy.
I know, I love it so much because he's like in that room, there's like the stage where people normally fight, and then
Hmm.
there's like the back. So he was sitting in the back with someone who was newer, who hasn't been able to make it to a practice yet, was like trying to explain it to him. And all of the sister club people like were fighting on the stage, and then they slowly were just like do 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 do
You
do do
just
do,
watch them
and like
migrate towards him.
yeah, and then there were like 10 people up there, and I was like, all right, I'll just keep the fighting going down here with Ian.
I'll fight by myself. Me and
I
Ian.
me, Ian. Like, all right, yeah, you guys do what you want to do. It's hey, we
Everyone
Riverhawk practice is for everyone in their
yeah.
own special way.
Yes, and everyone practices and like I think finds like what they need to practice on or how they practice like in their own ways. So it's really funny that they were just like, yeah, this is how I'm gonna practice today with Keith.
Yeah, they also said that the Riverhawks fight a lot like Blackwood, and I took that as a compliment. And
Wow.
I was like
Imagine.
crazy. Ian and Keith look at each other, just like
Surprise
wonder
Pikachu
why.
face.
Um, but yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah.
good. Good
That's
Monday.
exciting. I hope I get to make it out to some soon. Me and Sage will have to
Thank
infiltrate.
Yes, I think she can actually be in that building because I scoured the internet for policies to make sure that you guys wouldn't be
Kicked out.
removed.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
bummer at that one time. That's a story for another day.
It is.
It's like, ooh, maybe like a rejection theme or something. Or like learning how to navigate life in different ways with like a baby. Because I feel like we could make a whole theme out of that one.
True. True.
Oh, I'm dying. Not actually, sorry. But you have also been watching a lot of your TikTok doom
But
scrolling.
yeah, my life is so crazy, guys. Yeah, Danny had like all these interesting things on the dock, and I was just like, so what have I been up to? Medieval adventure and Animal Crossing TikToks. So watching people, so the new Animal Crossing update came out recently.
Is it actually out now?
It is actually out.
Oh,
The hotel has been released.
oh, fun. I started replaying again and my island is fucked. So
Yeah, you have to have at least 3 stars. So,
I think I do. I don't know. I don't even remember how to check that. We'll
well,
figure it out. Hey.
neither do I. But I was like, do I really want to pull out, dust off the old Animal Crossing? Or do I conveniently get served on my TikTok platter of delicacies? Um, Animal Crossing TikToks, specifically this account called Tiger at New Horizons, URI, and she's making a only cat themed island. And she makes a video every day and is like, this is day 67 of my Animal Crossing island and like here's what we did today, or like this week on Meowopolis, because that's what it's called.
Meowopolis, that's so cute.
It's so cute and I love a theme. I love I used to love watching like gameplay videos when I was
Mhm.
in middle school and high school. So it's kind of like that, but now with my like ADHD short form brain that can only consume 15 seconds of content, like 60 seconds of a little Animal Crossing treat is so fun, and everything she uses cat themed and it's so fun and I love it.
You do love cats, and a cat themed. We should do a cat,
Yeah.
like not a cat themed, but we should do a themed Animal Crossing little island. Our island.
Wow. I was thinking, well, it got me thinking like it would be really fun if we did like a Stardew Valley
Yeah.
co-op farm um because I don't want to like uh overcomplicate it, but I was playing a mod pack called Stardew Valley Expanded, which I think would be really fun because it adds like magic and medieval themes to the game. I think that'd be fun to play together.
That does sound fun. I think we started an island a while ago with me, you, and Ben, I think,
Yeah.
and maybe Anna too, I think. And it was like us four every so often. I don't think we got very far, but
No, consistency, man.
I
We gotta
know.
schedule, pencil it in.
I know. Fridays. Friday night streams.
Friday night streams. I also think it'd be fun to play Baldur's Gate together, but
That's another journey.
that's a real commitment.
Yeah,
That's like
Baldur's
marriage.
I have to Ben and I did start Baldur's Gate and we haven't even got, I think, past the first like act. So I think I have to finish. I think I'm obligated to finish it with him first before I start another
That's
one.
valid. That's important.
Yeah, we got that one when we got the PS5 because we were just like tied to the couch with Sage when she was a newborn and we are like we need something to do or we're going to go crazy and we just that's what we started. But we haven't really touched it since. So
Yeah.
but put it on the list of ideas. Baldur's Gate, Stardew Valley Farm, maybe Animal Crossing. Like we could do like our own little design ones and then like show each other. That could be fun. Just like here's my theme.
That's cute. I love doing things with you.
I love doing things with you too. I was gonna say I know, but that sounded weird.
I'm aware.
I
It's
can't
like
even keep a straight face. Speaking of cats, I'm really excited, and I don't know if this is too much of like I'm gonna say it anyway because I'm excited for it. But there's someone who is working on a View article like series, for the View, obviously, and they made an email for it, and it's called View from Cat Haven. If that gives you any sort of inclination on what the articles are going to be about, I'm excited. So your cat themed Animal Crossing made me think
I
of
want
it.
to go to there. That sounds wonderful.
I'm sure Affy will be featured. Absolutely.
After you hear that, you'll be a star. She's like, please don't. I just want to be asleep. Why did you pick me up, you bitch?
Affy, you need to commit to the content journey.
She doesn't want to.
No. Hey,
No, she's a
it's
secret
okay.
star.
Follow your heart. You have to do what's best for you.
That's true.
I so I'm we have a for our friends watching or listening, we have a little doc that we just like put our little fun ideas into on like what we're going to talk about and how we're going to navigate the episode and stuff. And you did put under like you're watching TikTok like journey the Sesame Street account. What's that? What's going
So
on?
wholesome. So it happened to me randomly. I did not seek it out. Grover appeared on my screen and he's just like, it's okay to have a bad day. I was like, no way are they making inspirational TikToks with the Sesame Street characters, and they are.
That's
And it's
cute.
awesome and so wholesome and cute. Like Cookie Monster's like, it's okay to take a break. I'm like,
You're so
thanks, man.
right.
Thanks, man. That's so yeah, I'm watching. I'm hip with the official Sesame Street account. I think we should go to Sesame Street, the theme
So
park, if it still
fun.
exists.
I think it does. Sage would enjoy that. She just started her Elmo like journey and like that Sesame Street journey. So
Yeah, I did go to Sesame Street when I was a young child. I was skipping down the road and a horde of children skipped after me. It was a magical moment and I did hide from Big Bird. So,
I was gonna say, how were you with the like
not
characters?
good. Not good. My parents were so embarrassed I hid behind a bush. I ran. Big Bird is 8 feet tall.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
I'm 4. Four
Right
years
now.
right now. I'm a kid. I think today I'd still be a little freaked out, but I would be brave about it for the family trip element of it.
Yeah, I think if you ran behind a bush, Sage would probably follow you. So
She would laugh at me.
no, she wouldn't laugh at you. She would think it's a game. She's like, "All right, we're going with Auntie Emma."
Oh, I love her.
Goodness, yeah, she has started her Sesame Street journey, and she dances to like all their little songs, and it's really cute. I know she's growing so quick. I can't wait for summer and like springtime where we can like actually be outside and like doing things.
I'm so excited to reunite with my family of the North.
Yeah, that's what the family of the North. It sounds like we're like Jon Snow at the wall.
You are. You're at the wall, bro. Canada's basically right there. That's a lie.
Yeah,
Ugh.
so I have also been scrolling TikTok. The TikTok doom scroll, it exists. Like I feel like if you're in any sort of like content sphere, like you doom scroll. It happens right now. But I have recently got a TikTok from Alex Warren from the Grammys. Have you seen anything like from the Grammys or anything that happened this past weekend?
I don't even know who Alex Warren is.
Oh my
Please
gosh.
share.
He's obviously an artist. He sings oh my god, why can't I think of the name of the songs? I'm gonna Google it because I'm a bad noodle, but he sings what's like one of his popular songs. Which one was he singing at the Grammys? I'm not a singer, so I'm not gonna try to sing the song, but it's like
I'll try to sing it.
oh, Ordinary, that's the name of the actual song.
Ordinary. I
Yeah,
knew
that
it.
one.
Okay.
That one, literally that one. But it was like a TikTok and he was like it was I thought it was just a funny haha joke and it was like yeah, me at the Grammys and it was just like all distorted audio and like you couldn't hear anything and I was like, "Oh, like this is weird." So I looked into it and apparently like during his live performance at the Grammys, his audio, like his earpiece completely cut out and he just kept going, which is like such a pro move to just like be able to keep going and performing. It's
Shit.
why they make the big bucks and we don't. But I was just the TikTok was so funny to me until I realized that it actually happened to him and I was like, that's a bummer.
Rats. Ugh.
Awkward.
That's so scary to happen. Like, as someone who's that has happened to, it's so just like, okay, we're just gonna finish now
Yeah,
and
and like
get
just
me off
hope
the
for the
stage.
best. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, awkward. He did a really good job. Like, you could definitely like if you watch the clip, you can tell like there are some spots that he was offbeat and off time, but knowing that he couldn't hear at all, like, and if you're a performer at all and you know like whether like I believe he was walking through the crowd, but just hearing your band playing or your tracks playing if you don't have that in piece is so hard like without the right equipment so it was I thought he did a phenomenal job knowing the conditions that he was under. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that
wild.
was fun. I didn't actually watch the Grammys, but again, TikTok, I get a lot of things up. So I knew Sabrina crap, blah, blah,
So skibidi-ba-dabba-doo.
run it back. Sabrina
Skibidi-bop.
Carpenter, she got nominated. She had 6 nominations this year, which was super cool. I was rooting for
Slay.
her. Like I like her. I love her music, and she's so fun and like her energy on stage. You know who Sabrina Carpenter is, right? Are you a
I love
fan?
Sabrina. Yes, I'm Sabrina Carpenter Chapel Roan.
Oh,
Two of
we'll
my
get to
faves.
Chaperone too because her
Yeah, I love her.
her Grammy outfits spot on. Love them.
I did
Um,
see that. Clocked into her.
um, but there is some kind of like no, I don't know that I would say controversy, but just seeing her reaction to specifically like towards the end of the night when she like Sabrina didn't win any awards like at all. She didn't win a Grammy at all this year. And there's like a TikTok of her just like almost crying as her last one was announced and I was like, man, that Like, that sucks.
I'd be pissed.
And she was up against like some great artists for sure. I think there were some categories that I don't know that I necessarily agree with the people who won over like what she was nominated for. But
I must do some research.
yeah, I would definitely look into it. The little clip video that I saw of her, she's clapping and cheering and smiling, but you know like the gleam in your eye, like when you know someone like is trying not to break down and you can see their eyes like start
Me,
watering.
me all the time.
It's like the warning sign of like don't ask if they're okay, because if you ask if they're okay, it's good.
Immediately just
Or then do ask. Like I feel like if I clock that in you, I do try to ask you, but like not in front of people. Like I'm like, okay, let's go for a walk. And then I'm like, all right, what's going on? Well, there's nothing worse than like breaking down in front of a bunch of people, especially of things that you can't control, like the Grammys, for example. Like she had
with all the
no,
cameras on you.
yeah, she had no control over any of, you know, the people who won or any say in it. So just when the I think it was best pop vocal album when that one was announced, there's a video of like her zoomed in. I'm just like, oh, she's clapping, she's so supportive, but she also looks so sad.
Yeah, but Lola Young won. Ah, damn. That's
I
tough.
don't know who
She
that
was
is. Who's Lola?
Lola Young.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard? She won Best Pop Solo Performance. It's like, and I'm so messy. Marapapapoo-doo,
I
ski-bop-a-dee-da.
feel
Nope.
like I probably have heard it, but I don't remember. But it sounds like something I've heard.
Yeah. That was tough. And she was up against Lady Gaga.
But yeah, that's the one that where she's like cheering and happy, but you can also tell like,
It's hard to go up against Lady Gaga.
oh, absolutely. Like Lady Gaga is a queen and I love her.
Damn.
Yeah. So
That's rough, buddy. We'll get them
it's
next year.
okay.
Okay.
She also on the red carpet made like a comment of like the photographers and paparazzi like being like quiet and like not really like talking and like being loud this year, which is like she made the comment of like, wow, she whipped you guys into shape, like talking about Chaperone.
Chaperone.
Because
Yep.
last year, like when she was being like the photographers were being disrespectful to her, and she was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, what do you mean?
I love her. She's so real.
She is. I think that's what makes her relatable, though. Is like she's just a human too. Like, or she feels like just like a human. Like, I feel like I could see her on the street and just be like friends with her, you know?
Yeah, that's like she's just a gal. That's why I like her aesthetic and her music because she reminds me a lot of like my art friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and her outfit has struck some controversy that she walked on the red carpet for. I know, me too, right? Big eye roll of just like people. First off, just like you can tell people who like don't actually look at the things that they're commenting on, of being like, who like attaches a dress to like nipples? It's like, okay, did you actually look at her dress?
It's beautiful.
First
It's
off, it's
art.
beautiful, it's art, and it's not actually her nipples. Like,
People are
look
so
at the
dumb.
things that you're commenting on, and I thought it was a great like a really interesting statement to make of like always pushing the envelope but in res- I don't know the word, like I don't know if respectful is the word I'm like looking for, but in like creative like ways, like almost like sticking it to quote unquote like the man, but like still being within their rules. I feel like nothing like feels better. Like you're like, no, I followed your rules to a T, and like, you know what I mean?
No, I love that. And when I was I was looking up to find the picture and the first article that popped up for me on Google was from Men's Journal.
Ew.
Like, why are we commenting about Chaperone's dress in Men's Journal?
Why are men commenting on women at all? Hot take.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think she's amazing in everything she does, and I try to imitate her in every way possible through my LARP character. So,
Yeah.
fashion and makeup wise, not
Yeah, no,
necessarily personality.
her hair also like so gorgeous and like generally, but at the Grammys too, like the style, it was just
Her stylist, I need to look up her name. Hold on. Chapel Roan stylist. I must know your name. Genesis Webb. She's 26. She's the same age as me. Good for her. Oh my God, she's so cool.
I think it's always so interesting when like you learn about like either actresses or like anyone who's just like so successful at a similar or younger age and just like looking at their journey and like how they got there is always so inspiring to me.
Yeah, she got popular on Tumblr when she was 14, started selling thrifted clothes, and then that's how she made a career.
That's
And then
so
started a
cool.
jewelry
Was she like
brand.
upcycling clothes, like thrifting them and then upcycling them and then like reselling those?
I believe so.
That's super cool. I love
Oh my God.
upcycling and thrifting is like specifically when it comes to clothes. This past year for Queen of Hearts, which is like a big tournament event in the LARP that we do for the friends who don't know who are listening. We are our nation or our group of people. We're in a nation called Blackwood. I'm sure you'll learn more about it as we go along. But we helped a lot this year, and one of the things that I got to pitch was doing like an upcycled theme for the garb this year because I'm a huge fan of reusing and sustainability and all that fun stuff. So it was really cool to see the pieces that our community brought together with that theme, and I love it. So that's really cool to hear.
Yeah, there are some gorgeous pieces and some that are still being worn, like Crystal wearing the corset and skirt that Devin made with all the recycled fabrics and boning was is just it's so beautiful, and people are just so talented.
I know. I can't wait to
Wow.
have like so much of our community just on here so we can talk about all the cool things that they do.
Yes, I want to pick apart their brains and be like, how did you learn to do these things?
Yeah, and just like learning them. We know a lot of them in the sphere of the realms in like the LARP and the community that we do, but like pulling them outside of that and like being like, no, just talk to like Danny and Emma. Like, don't talk to
Yes.
Erie and Eliza. Talk to Danny and Emma. Like, learn about us. We want to learn about you. Like, we'll talk at you too. You can talk at us. Like, we'll just yap together and it'll be great.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I have a lot of ideas in that document that we'll have to pick through and like start booking out, which is exciting. Back to Chapel Roan. So, other fun facts. We will get sidetracked often, friends. Also, for those of you who don't know us.
No, we're locking in. I don't know what you're talking about.
So I watch a lot of wrestling, and this weekend was the Royal Rumble. Um, Before that, going back to TikTok, there's a wrestler called Sheamus, and he did like a little interview with like wrestlers of like what is your like your hype like what is your playlist like when you're like in the gym or like getting ready for a show, like what do you listen to? And they did like surprising things, and Chapel Roan was on so many of the men's like hype lists, and I was so excited. There were a couple that definitely like threw me by surprise, but hearing Chapel Roan on so many of like these big like muscular men who could probably lift both of us up with like one finger, it was just really funny to me. So that's what I watched this weekend. I did the Grammys and the Royal Rumble.
Yours is way more interesting than mine. I'm
And I
like,
took care of Jamie. And I made mac and cheese.
that's pretty epic. I
Yeah.
didn't do shit. So,
I made the mac and cheese, but I didn't have to do the worst part about it, which was shred all the cheese. Jamie and Ben did that, so that was pretty epic.
good for them. Put them to work.
Yeah, I did. I did. But yeah, those are like my two big things this past weekend. Have
Did
you
Sage help shred the cheese?
Sage did not help shred the cheese, though she did eat cheese. She got cheese tax, as
Oh,
one
good for
does.
her.
Yeah. She does like cheese. And she started this past week of like actually sitting down to have a book read to her, like and reading a whole book, which is really cute and exciting. Yeah, it was really cute. It was only the only two books. She would only cycle through the two books, even though she has a billion of books.
She has so many.
Yeah, she picked out like a little witch cat book that has like a little cat finger puppet in it and a pumpkin one. So harnessing her
I
spooky
got her the
vibes.
cat one.
Probably that sounds right. Yeah, she
I
loves
got it
that
because it
one.
was a finger puppet.
Yeah, the little finger puppet.
I was like,
She
this is
loves
sick.
that one. So we've been cycling through those two books. It's just those two, though, out of the billions that she has. So it's really cute and fun.
It's a slow burn. She's getting there.
She is.
Oh,
She is. At least she's letting you read the the book. Before this, she would just like look at the pages or like maybe one or two of the pages and then move on and be like, all right, well,
I'm surprised she's letting you actually have her sit and focus on something.
yeah, she enjoys it. So
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm dying.
Stop.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. Um, you mentioned something that you wanted to talk about, kind of related to not Sage specifically, but like in this like sphere of like I don't really know. So you have to take this one away. I'm not sure. Like what? Tell me about this dream. This what was
Okay, so
happening?
so I had a dream. I had a dream that I had a daughter, and I woke up. I was just like, that was so real. Um, and then throughout the whole day, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I've always been like when I was a kid, I was always told like you would be a good mom
Hmm.
to like a 13-year-old.
Weird vibe, but okay.
Weird vibe, but people did it to me often enough that it's like imprinted in here. So, like as I got older, like I've always been put in like caretaking jobs and
Hmm.
positions. So I was like the idea of motherhood got like slowly not my vibe because like I went to college and I decided career was my path, not the other
Hmm.
paths that were set before me. Um, but like after that dream, I was just thinking and I was thinking about you and Sage and I was like, that's so beautiful that like Danny has brought into the world a best friend that she'll have for like the rest of her life. And then I started thinking about my mom. And I was like, did my mom feel that way? Hi, Affy. I know. I feel that way about you, my love. Like, did my mom feel that way about me? I'm like, does she know that I love her? And then I was like, she doesn't. And I was like, fuck. The worst daughter ever. So when I when I went over yesterday, I was just like, Mom, I just want to let you know that I think you are one of my best friends and I don't tell you that I love you enough. And she cried.
No.
And it was very sweet because I'm grateful to have the relationship with my mom that I have now. I would say that it wasn't always this positive
Hmm.
for several reasons. Um it was never like negative, but there was things in the way of
Yeah, it was
having a
complicated.
yeah, it was complicated. Um but yeah, having a dream about having a daughter, I was like, I'm a daughter. I have a mom. Wow.
Did it make you think about like what you would like seeing your future? Like, is that something that I know you said you were like told that a lot, but like, was it something that you kind of started thinking more about, like as you're like your next chapter is closing soon. Like, have you thought about what's next? Have you thought about it?
I think that time for me in my relationship is a little interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So for a lot of things, I feel rushed, and for a lot of things, it feels a little slower.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't think that we have a stable enough foundation in order to, like, if I were to bring a kid into this world, I would want to, like, own my house, have political unrest in our country, not be
Yeah,
down
what
the
it is.
street.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like, I want to be able to provide enough so that they have the childhood that they deserve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. No, I agree. It's like it's finding the balance between like the quote of like feeling ready, but like figuring out what ready looks like for you. Because I think like there's no true mark in life where it's like, okay, now you're ready. Because like something's always gonna happen. Like something's always there's always gonna be like that next thing that comes up, right? Like so it's trying to find that balance of like what makes you feel comfortable and confident enough in like yourself but like the world around you too, that you can make sure that your little one's gonna have like a good life, and like similar to what you said, like having the life that like they deserve, because that was a big thing for me and Ben. It was like I don't want my kid to like have my childhood. Like you talked about like your relationship with your mom not always being like the best, and like my mom, we have a complicated relationship too. So like seeing that, and like for me when I found out I was having a daughter, it was like one of the biggest worries that I had was like I love my mom, and like that's never going to change. Like that's my mom. I love her. Of course I do. And I know she loves me, and I hope she knows that I love her. But it was complicated growing up. My parents divorced when I was 4, and I lived with
Yeah.
my mom and my brother lived with my dad. And it was just me and my mom for a long time. Um but with that, like I got to see everything that she went through, and like and experience things that I don't I would never want my kid to have to experience or go through. So it's a rough one. It's hard to feel like you're ready. I don't think there's ever any like definitive answer for when like the right quote unquote time is. I hate when people like say like I'm waiting for the right time, because like you'll have right moments, like moments that feel right, but that
Yeah.
moment might not last forever. So it's always an interesting one.
Yeah. I think something that's also helpful is like um not like you could feel in the moment that this is like the time and the place, but like the people around you who like see your life and see what's going on around you could be just like, girl, it's not the time, it's not the place, it's not the man, some
Yeah.
would
Oh,
say.
the man, it's he. That's another episode.
Yeah. Anyways, oh, guest episode.
But yeah, no, I totally understand what you're saying. Relying on the people around you too. I think that's something too, like making sure you have people around you, even if it's not your family. Ben and
It's
I,
yeah, your village.
yeah, your village and what that village looks like for you. We don't live close to our blood family. We live like 3-ish hours away, 2.5 on a good day, hours away from them. So like if there's an emergency that happens, like they might not be the first person I called if I needed somebody to get to my house immediately, right? Like, um, so it's like figuring out what that looks like and feels like for you, and like the support that you have like around you, and And yeah, just having like I think a good foundation is always a good place to start for sure. But yeah. Well, so when you told me about this dream, and I was thinking about like, well, you didn't really tell me. You gave me very little about the dream. And I was like, what can like our theme of the episode kind of be? So though I did some Reddit stories, and I found ones that like have mom themes, like mom relationships, like having kids versus not having kids, stuff like that. So we have some time left. I think we can go into maybe a couple of them. First thing I want to say, warning, don't go to Reddit and look up mom relationships. Don't do that. You're going to get some nasty Reddits. Don't put mom relationships into the search bar on Reddit. Learn that the hard way.
No.
I didn't click on anything, but some of the titles that came up for it was rough.
That's rough.
It was rough. So don't do that. Don't do that. That's just my PSA. If someone takes anything from this episode, that's my PSA. Okay, so I have a couple. It was funny and also slightly traumatic. Okay, so I have a couple of like, am I the asshole stories, and then I have a couple of like advice, like when did you decide to start trying, stuff like that, like those types of vibes. So I'm gonna jump in with the first one, and it's gonna kind of go from like not so slay to like kind of more positive to like maybe like oh, and then we'll end on a good note.
Cool.
So
I'm
this
locking in.
So this title is, Am I the Asshole for Telling My Mom Exactly Why I Don't Like Her and Her Family? Immediate no. Mind you, I also didn't super read a lot of these. I just read the titles and skimmed, so I can also have like genuine reactions. So, all right, here we go. This is a throwaway account. This needs a lot of backstory to fully understand, so please don't leave. My mom, 52 female, and dad, 54 male, had a pretty messy divorce when I, 17 female, was about 6. My mom had cheated, and my dad was really upset about it because he really loved her. They had a divorce, and my mom basically gave up all custody of me. She did have visitation rights, but never used them. She also never tried to contact me despite my dad trying to keep an open line of communication. Anyway, my dad met Donna, 52 female, when I was 7. I'd begun to notice my dad paying more attention to his appearance and looking much happier when he met Donna. I officially met Donna 2 months before turning 8. I didn't really like her at that point because the wounds from my mom were still pretty fresh, but she was very patient with me. She let me know right away that she wouldn't try to take my mother's role and would understand my distance so long as I was polite. And I was. They announced that they would be getting married when I was 8. Donna let me be a part of her wedding, and no, I didn't throw a fit or anything because my dad was happy. Not long after their honeymoon, Donna was expecting. This is where I think her and I's relationship started to change. She let me be a part of her pregnancy the whole way. She asked me for ideas on the nursery, the paint colors, toys, and she even wanted me to help the name of my future half-sibling. I started getting much closer to her, and it really helped me cope with my mom's absence. Donna ended up having triplet boys. Whoa.
God. Nightmare.
She even took one of my name ideas for one of my brothers. And despite what some people think of their half-siblings, Donna and my dad's kids really felt like my brothers. She didn't even let her parents see the triplets before I did. The boys are 9 now, and I love them with every fiber of my being. They're all so cute and sweet and have their own personalities. Donna and I are really close now, and I even asked if I could call her mom when I was 14. This is where everything starts to go downhill. When I turned 15, my mom came back into the picture. She suddenly wanted to see me and actually took my dad to court in order to get custody. For some reason, the judge took pity on her and actually gave her 50-50 custody. My mom remarried to Jim. I don't know if he's the affair partner or not. And they also have 4 kids together, 2 of which are from Jim's previous marriage. I guess my mom thought everything would be okay between us, but let's just say me and her don't get along. I'll admit I did act like a bitch sometimes in her house. Jim also thought that I should treat him like a father. That didn't go too well for him. And they thought that I would treat my half siblings like my actual siblings. I don't. I don't know what it is about them, but I just don't feel the same way about them as I do the triplets. Actually, I do know. They're all huge brats. We love a real one. They cry 24/7, even more than the triplets did as babies. And they're always asking to play with me, even if I have schoolwork. My mom gets mad at me if I don't want to, so I always stay in my room, which is in the basement, when I'm there. Now to the actual issues.
Jesus.
I was at my mom's house 2 weeks ago for the weekend, and I was about to go back to my dad's. My dad came to pick me up. Sidetrack, my mom really doesn't like my dad or Donna because she thinks that they said stuff to me to get me to hate her and her kids. And he came with one of the triplets because they had a stomach ache. I had taken him out of his car seat and was playing with him a little bit before we got back into the car. Apparently, one of my half sisters saw and was inconsolable to my mom. She called me a couple hours later to yell about it. She basically said, "Don't you love your siblings too?" And I told her no. She hung up after saying that she and I will talk about it next time I'm there. I was there last weekend and she and Jim were yelling at me about it. She asked again if I loved her kids and Jim, and I told her no. They're annoying and I don't care for them. She started crying and asked if I loved her. I told her I don't really. Why would I
Okay.
care about you? You left me for 7 years and decided you wanted a relationship. I'm pretty sure you only wanted me back so you didn't have to pay child support for me. Yes, I did ask my dad about that, and he said my mom was told to pay a couple $100s. But after that line, there was more screaming and crying, so I went back to my dad's house, and my mom and Jim have been crying to me ever since. So, Reddit, am I the asshole for telling my mom why I don't like her and her kids?
No.
That was a
The mom
lot.
a fucking idiot?
There was so much to unpack here. So when she wrote this, she was 17. So this was from the r slash am I the asshole subreddit. It was 2 years ago. So this
She's 19
she's
now.
19 now, but she was 17 when she wrote this, and she was kind of just talking about her experience. And I agree, not the asshole for telling your mom like she abandoned you. She abandoned you.
Like 8 years is kind of a long time, lady. Like, or 7 years. How long was it they didn't see each other?
7 years.
7 years is a long time to abandon your child and be like, I'm gonna go try to live another life. Of course, your kid formed a relationship with her dad and forgot about you, especially because she was so young. Like,
Yeah, I think that's an interesting point of this too, of like, of course I grew a relationship with a person who actually took care of me and not you. You weren't here.
yeah, that's such a narcissistic, not that I'm diagnosing the mom as a narcissist, but that's such a narcissistic thing to do, to be like, well, of course you love and care about me. I'm your mother.
Right.
Like, I provide for you. I give you a room in my basement and have you come visit on the weekends with my annoying ass kids and my weird husband, Jim. Like,
Jim
no,
and the
lady, I
boys
don't
out
know who
back.
the fuck you are, and your kids are annoying as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that's just wild to me. Like I said, I didn't fully read this. I just kind of skimmed like really quickly to see like, okay, is this like mother daughter? Like, will this kind of fit the theme of like that relationship, that complicated relationship? But like, no, you're not the asshole. Like at this point, you're 17 when you're writing this. Like they can't make, in some states they cannot make her anymore to like have to go see her mom because I believe it's like 16 you can start advocating for yourself in court. And like if she goes on stands like I don't want to see my mom, you can't force me to go see her. um I bet you a judge would take that into consideration of just like this.
Also, that judge just being like, yes, of course, lady. 50-50
I
custody?
Yeah, I think that goes into some judges just having a little bit of a soft spot for like women in court over men and not like actually listening to the story or like paying attention to the details of it, because I know like I won't go into too much detail because this is their privacy and their story, but like we there's someone I know who is going through something kind of similar, not like similar like this in the sense of like this story, but similar in the sense of like having to fight more for something because they're the dad and the male in that situation. Um, so I think when it comes to cases like this, especially ones that have kids, it's really imperative that a judge listen to the full story and get all the details before just being like, yeah, 50-50. Sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. The top comment here says, not the asshole. You're 17. A court can't force you to see her anymore. Stop going. And OP responds and says, I think I will at this point. I was just going because my dad and Donna want me to have a relationship with her. Um, and then that original commenter comes back and says, sit down and explain to them how you feel. They probably thought it was right for you to at least try. But Donna / your mom is amazing to you. And you knew your brothers from conception. You all built a family together. Your bio mom, you were picked up and expected to drop into a ready-made family. It doesn't work like that. Which
Yeah.
I agree with that comment. I think that's like very well said. Like you were with that your dad and your stepmom from like the divorce. Like you built that family together. So
Yeah. Relationships are built together. They can't be one-sided.
yeah, another comment here says, you're not the asshole, but I'm so happy that your dad was a good dad for you. And Donna was a stepmom that never overstepped, but also made you a part of her family. I'm happy for you that you have them and your siblings. OP responds and says, they really are the best parents. Some of my extended family was mad that he moved on so quickly, but I know he really needed someone in that dark time. Plus, I have the best brothers in the world and a new mom.
And he was the one who was cheated on. So,
Yeah. Good.
like,
That's a good point. I think you're right at the beginning. She says that my mom cheated and my dad was really upset about it. So weird that your extended family was not like, yes, King, do what's
move
best for you.
yeah, move on as fast as you need, King.
Yeah,
Like, that's a tragic thing to happen to you, someone.
it is. It sucks, especially when you have a family and like if it's not something that's like talked about or like discussed, like we don't have to go too much into like, different types of relationships and all that fun stuff on this episode. I'm sure it will come up on a later episode, but uh if it's not part of the dynamic and it's hurtful and betraying someone's trust, it's wrong. So we do get some updates. So a small update. First of all, thank you all so much for the support. I was pretty secure with my actions, but you made it all clearer. Also, thank you for all those who said kind words to Donna and my dad. I'll make sure to show them. But y'all will not believe when I got a text a couple of minutes ago from my mom. She basically said that she's going to go to court again and try to fight my dad for full custody of me. Like, sure, the courts are going to give you full custody of your 17-year-old daughter that you didn't see for almost 9 years. I'm seriously debating on just not going again for the weekend. I'll talk to my dad about stopping visitation. But one commenter brought up how it might be a little risky, so I'll ask if we could talk to a lawyer about it instead. I also haven't had a chance to talk with my dad and Donna about not going over there yet. My dad is also a child of divorce, but in his case, his mom never let him have a relationship with his father after the divorce. I think that's why he wants me to talk to my
Yeah.
mom. I'll talk to them about it when I have a chance. Also, small update about my brother. Turns out he accidentally swallowed a nail. No, I have no clue how he did it. So Donna is spending the night with him in the ER because the nail started to poke in his intestine lining. That's what was causing the pain in his stomach. He should be good. What a wild thing to tack on at the end. Also,
he's all good.
Small update. My brother swallowed a nail, and that's why his tummy hurt.
Just letting y'all know.
Wild.
Thanks, guys. That's really funny.
Yeah, I love how OP writes. I feel like I write similar. It's like, also another thing.
Just checking in.
We actually get another update.
Okay.
Sup everyone, sorry for the delay and the update. I forgot about this and I'm prepping for college now. I'll leave a TLDR at the bottom if you want to skip the nitty gritty. We want all of the nitty gritty. Update on my mom. Of course, nothing happened with the lawyer junk. I honestly don't know what she expected, but I decided that I was going to stop visitation. As much as I wish my relationship with my mom worked out, I just needed her to understand that despite her having me, she was never really my mom. But that
Yeah.
doesn't matter anymore. I got Donna, Dad, and that's all that matters to me. Also, I'm 18 now. Yippee! They put that in parentheses. They put yippee in parentheses with a little
Love a
like hat
yippee.
emoji. So she can't really enforce it anymore. And I know some people said to block her, but I didn't have to because she blocked me. Wild. What a
Crazy.
switch. I still did it just to make sure, so that's the end with the update and my step family. Update on my little brother. I 100% people thinking this is fake because my brother's age and the fact that I pulled him out of his car seat. Totally my bad, y'all. Sorry. I also should have said a booster seat or something like that. But no, he is 9, turning 10 real soon. He's just itty bitty. The doctor recommended we be safe. We stopped using it lately since he's finally started to get a bit taller. And yes, he's okay. The nail came out the way nature intended. The other two are all fine.
Awesome. Thanks. Good to know.
Again, thanks so much for all your words of support and well wishes. Oh, yeah, and Donna and Dad, thank y'all too. Donna actually teared up when she saw some of the messages, so thanks again. I'll see y'all at
Oh.
college. Well, it's a happy story. It had a happy ending, I think.
No, it's just another crazy mom being
It's a crazy,
not great.
entitled mom. Like the entitlement that people think they have to you if you are blood related to them, especially if they gave birth to you. Like I don't know. I don't understand it. Like I think like I'll relate to me and Sage, right? Like yeah, like she grew inside me for 9 months, but the moment she came out, she's her own person. She's her own person now. Like she's going to grow up and she's going to have her own like quirks and personality traits and want to do her own things and like that's okay. Like I'm here to support her through all of that and like teach her some lessons along the way, show her what's like right and wrong and like how to do things, but like that's she's her own human now. She's in her own meat sack. Like she's got to
I know
figure it
she's not
out.
an object or a
Yeah.
doll or something that you own. Like, if you want to have a relationship with anyone, it's something that needs time, and effort.
Mhm.
And sometimes, they don't always work out. People butt heads, but I feel like if a parent loves their kid and treats them like a human, it usually works out.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree 100%. All right. Do we want to do another Am I the Asshole or do we want to kind of just go to our ending like happy note of like what are you feeling? We could probably do another two without like being too close to time.
I think let's do another two, but we'll probably have to cut the episode down a little bit.
That's okay. We can do that in post. So we'll do the other Am I the Asshole story, and then I will let you pick the last one that we go with because they're not like Am I the Asshole? There's not anyone asking like big questions, but like well, I guess they are big questions, but all right. So we'll go into the next Am I the Asshole one. Am I the asshole for being so happy my mom left her husband and chose me over him and his daughter?
No. Saying it at the beginning and then seeing if I agree
If
with
you're right,
myself.
if you like need to change, this one is a little bit of a long one as well, so buckle up. Not as long, but
I'm locking in. I have my listening ears on.
I want to know if I'm the asshole for the way I feel and acted or not. But I should give you some background first. This also comes from r/ Am I the Asshole? It's a year old. My mom has custody of me, 16 female, but she's not my biological or even my legal mom. She's technically my ex stepmom, who I met when I was 6. She was married to my dad for 3 years and had my brother, 7, with him. My ball My biological parents were both so shitty. They fought over me a lot. My dad did a great job of acting like he cared about me and fought for me instead of using me to fight with the other co-creator of me. But as my mom learned, they were both equally bad for that. The only difference is she, my bio mom, physically abused me too. She tried to alienate me from my mom, and was really bitter about me liking my mom. Her abusing me wasn't just a once off, there were always things that happened. While my mom was married to my dad, it was the worst, and my bio dad lost custody of me while mom and dad were still married. But when she realized he didn't care, she left him and offered to sign me over if she'd accept it, without getting any child support for me and my brother. My mom agreed to keep me safe, and she's been my mom ever since. Okay, that was a doozy of a paragraph to read. And I
That was
think
one paragraph?
that
Jesus.
was one paragraph. My mom, so when OP is talking about her mom, it's not her bio mom, it's the mom that has legal custody of her, just for viewers. Okay. My mom tried to legally adopt me a few times, but my bio mom refused to sign away her rights, and the courts let her keep them even though she has no custody of me. The fact I wanted to be adopted didn't matter either. But mom said it was okay, and we could do an adult adoption when I'm older if I really want to, but I'm still her little girl. My mom met her husband 4 years ago. He was divorced 2 times already. He has full
Eek.
custody of his 14-year-old daughter and shares custody of his 11-year-old daughter and his 9 and 8-year-old sons. My brother immediately got super close to my mom's husband, and they had a close bond, so I sort of hid how shitty things were. But her husband's 14-year-old daughter bullied me. She knew I wasn't my mom's bio kid or even her legal kid, and she would taunt me about it all of the time. She
Piece of
wanted,
shit.
that's so rude. She wanted mom for herself because her ex stepmom didn't want anything to do with her, and neither did her mom. My mom treated her well, and they built up a relationship, and it did hurt my feelings because she was so awful about it. But I kept the bullying from my mom because I knew she'd leave to protect me, and I didn't want to take away my brother's chance to have both parents. But once my brother realized what was going on, he was different toward my mom's husband's daughter, which made my mom start asking questions, and I tried to hide it. Until the end of last year, when my mom heard her husband's daughter taunting me about not being mom's real kid and saying how she'd be the new daughter and I'd be sent away because I wasn't needed anymore.
Ew.
She said
Giving evil stepsister.
yeah,
Ew.
holy moly. She said she could win my brother over and replace me as his sister too, and then I'd have nobody. She said I could go back to my real mom, quote, real mom, so she could beat me more. Oh my god, holy. The stuff
Evil?
was, that stuff was said a lot when no adults could hear. Mom and her husband sat down and talked to her, but she was spewing a lot of shit when she realized mom didn't buy that I was bullying her. When she said I was the kid nobody would ever want and she was so much better and she could prove it by being a better sister, my mom told her husband they had to live apart until he could fix her behavior. She started crying, which made him try to defend her. He said I was older and I could handle it, but she couldn't lose another mom. While mom said she had to stand by me and do right by me as the only parent I ever had. He wanted things to stay the same. His daughter wanted me gone, and mom, my brother, and I moved out. Mom and him have talked in therapy a few times since, but she keeps me and my brother away from it, even if it upsets my brother not to see her husband. But she doesn't want him around his daughter, who is always there because she wants my mom to come back to be her mom.
That's so complicated.
I saw her at school last week when she came to the building I have classes in. We have 2 at my school. She wasn't supposed to be there, but she wanted to fight me and got loud enough that teachers made her leave. But she hadn't realized my mom had already filed for divorce, and she was saying how unfair it was that mom chose me, and I told her I was glad and I couldn't wait until it was all over, and how mom chose me just like I knew she would. It upset her a lot. Then her dad was on the phone to mom a lot over the past few days, saying I shouldn't be so happy about it and his daughter is younger and I should be more understanding. My mom stood up for me and I was glad. He wanted mom to visit his daughter and talk to her at least once before it was officially over, but my mom said no. She said she was standing by me. I was glad, but it made me wonder if maybe I'm a bad person because I am 2 years older than her and she was already rejected twice before. So, am I the asshole? That was a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have a lot of experience with preteens being little shits. So, no, you're not the asshole. People are shitty people. I feel like as soon as you hit 12 years old, Like I'm judging your behavior. And if you don't treat people that way, that's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Yeah, like taking out all of the complicated relationship stuff that was happening. Like, first off, the younger one who is doing the bullying probably needs to go talk to like a therapist or counselor and
Yeah.
unpack everything that she's gone through. She obviously has a lot of trauma tied to moms or mother figures, and I think she really needs to like go unpack that with like a professional and to figure out really like the root cause of that and talk it out. But taking all of that out of this, you just don't treat people like that. Generally, you don't treat people so poorly and saying that like you're going to take their mom away from them. And again, I know it probably comes from trauma, but that's not an excuse. Your trauma is not an excuse to treat people like shit.
Yeah, and the father not taking responsibility for his daughter's actions and just kind of enabling her to have these feelings and like not helping her in a
Mhm.
healthy way. That's so sad.
Yeah, and saying the putting the pressure on his wife's daughter. So she was 16 when she wrote this. She's 2 years older. So this other daughter at the time of this being written was 14. Like there needs to be some accountability there for the actions that she's taking. Like you're a 14-year-old, that's you're in the world now. Like you're
You're a
growing
freshman in
into a
high
whole
school.
person. You need to start
Yeah.
learning that your actions have consequences. Um Top comment, not the asshole. It's completely understandable that you feel relieved and even happy that your mom stood by you and made the decision to leave her husband for your sake. You've been through a lot, and for your mom to prioritize your well being over her husband's, especially after everything you've endured, is a big deal. You didn't create this situation, but you've been a victim of bullying and emotional abuse from her daughter, and your mom took the right steps to protect you. It's important to remember that she wasn't just being a kid. She was acting in a way that was intentionally hurtful and damaging. Your mom's decision to choose you over her husband's daughter is a reflection of her commitment to being there for you, her child, and that's something you have every right to feel good about. Your mom's choice shows that she values you, and you have every right to feel supported and happy about that. That has 1.6 thousand upvotes on it.
Yeah.
And I agree. Like, I agree. It's okay to feel happy and kind of prideful that your mom wanted to protect you. Like, that's your mom. Like, knowing you have that safety net, that's okay.
Especially like having it be a victory after feeling so awful and hiding the bullying. So like you were actively sacrificing your own happiness for others and to be chosen. It's like, no, you deserve to be happy. You
Hmm.
deserve that's so validating. So yeah, celebrate your validation.
Yeah. There's a comment to the top comment that says, she came to your building at school to fight you, caused an ugly scene, and didn't like it when you expressed joy that dealing with her would finally be over soon. Tough break. That girl needs some serious therapy. Your mom sounds awesome, and she blew the chance to be a part of your mom's life by turning it into a twisted and unnecessary competition and bullying you. Your mom did the right thing. It's cool to be glad about it, but recognize how exceptional she is and find some way to show her your gratitude. Yeah, I agree. Like the girl going to her building, that school from what she said has two buildings, so that 14-year-old went out of her way to go to your school's building to find you. That's crazy. That's some crazy behavior. So those are the two am I the asshole stories that I found, and I think we both agree they were both not the assholes.
They're
And
both valid.
both valid, both not the assholes. So we're ending on a little bit of a lighter note on the Reddit sphere. This one is, or I'll let you choose, but I chose these three because all of them have really good comments and good conversation. So the first one comes from r/adulting, and the title is, "Does anyone regret not having kids?" The next one is comes from r/working moms, and it's, "How did you decide when to start trying?" And then the last one is comes from r/ask women over 30. For those of you who had a loving mother-daughter relationship, what was it like?
Ooh. I'm being pulled towards the last one, the loving
Me too.
mother-daughter
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. This one has, so it just asks like that question, and then there's like really good, like feel good, like stories. Like we talked about like having complicated, relationships with our mothers, and like, and we love them, and like, all that fun stuff. But this one kind of, as I was reading it and going through some of the comments, it just like had like really good, like feel good, like stories. So yeah. So this comes from r/ask women over 30. This was posted 3 years ago, so it's a little bit of an older one. And the title is, For those of you who had a loving mother-daughter relationship, what was that like? And she says, I know she did her best, and that was all she could do, but I still grew up feeling like I was a burden, and I inconvenienced her by just being. And when my brother was born 3 years later, I'm not sure what happened, but I was never good enough after that. I'm just curious what it was like to have lived the opposite experience.
Oh.
Top comment says, My mother and I are still very close. We talk on the phone almost every day. When I was a child, she always made sure my sister and I knew that we were her priority. We weren't spoiled, but we never doubted her love. She was always so proud of us for doing well. And while she isn't a perfect person, she is an excellent mother. She always told us that she would always be there for us. She told us she'd get us if we were ever drinking, to call her if we felt unsafe. She sat us down and told us about, as tweens, that if we decided we liked girls instead of boys when we got older, that it wouldn't matter and she would always love and accept us. She never made us hug people, especially men, if we didn't want to, because she wanted us to have bodily autonomy. If we needed her, or if we need her to this day, she will drop everything to be there for us. She gives us her honest opinions, but is typically supportive of our choices. Basically, it's the epitome of unconditional love. Full acceptance from a person who knows you very well and very deeply.
Must be nice. That's so cool for you, bro.
I thought it was a sweet comment, though, to the question of like trying to explain that to somebody who's never like felt like that they've gone to experience that. I think the comment just, I don't know, it made me add that, like, this one that was the top comment
Yeah.
on the post, and it's what kind of made me add it, because I feel like that is like, it's such a like, positive and like light way to talk about something that not a lot of people experience, I don't think.
I know. When I heard that, I was like, well, if I ever have the opportunity to be a mom, that's the kind of mom I want to be.
Yeah, me
I
too.
want to
That's what
be,
I strive to be, for sure.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll try to be that aunt too.
You already are. You support Sage like already so much through everything. So,
That- That's my best friend.
let's see if there are any more. This comment says, It was really nice. I consider my mom my best friend. It doesn't mean she always tells me what I want to hear. I mean, she'll always tell me the truth and that I know she loves me no matter what. As she ages, our roles are shifting a little bit, but taking on more of a caregiver role is one my sister and I are both happy to do for our mom. Our mom is an amazing woman who sacrificed plenty for us out of love. She's a super special lady. Oh, that's sweet. This comment says, I think I take it for granted that my mom is easygoing, sweet, supportive woman. I hear people saying how they have abandonment issues and the like because they grew up with parents who weren't reliable, and I realize I'm lucky that I know my parents will do what I ask if I need help. She accepts and encourages me. I'm not sure why I'm still hesitant to share things with her because she's usually very supportive. She loves being a mom and a grandmother, and I appreciate that she supports my decision to not have children and possibly not have a partner. She just wants me to be happy and well, whatever that may mean. Like any parent, she's not perfect, but I'm still very, very lucky. Oh, that one is really sweet.
Yeah, you don't have to be perfect to be a good mom.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that people like. I think a lot of people, at least like my age, who like are having kids now and stuff, and like I think a lot of us relate to not having like that perfect like life. Like my mom was not perfect by any means. The feeling like, the being reliable, like I know she tried her best in situations, but I never like she I love my mom, but she was never like the super reliable one, like would she get me to school and pick me up when I needed to? Yeah, most days. But there were some days that if I missed the bus or something, I was walking home or figuring it out myself, So having that is something that I want Sage to be able to experience of like if you need anything, you can always tell me and talk to me about it or call me for anything. And if I can't be there, one of your crazy aunts will be there to do it for me, like always making sure that like there's that second line of defense or third line of defense if we need it for like helping with Sage. And I think that goes back to like the village we were talking about, like making sure like you have a village when you want to move into having children. That's really important.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that my parents didn't have was people that they could rely on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, like, if I ever have the opportunity to have a child, I know I have my people, and I just need them all to be my neighbors, and
In our
yeah,
cul-de-sac.
in our cult.
Well, I think this is a good time to go to our final segment of today's podcast, which is our Sage Advice podcast. You kicked it off last time, so I think I will kick it off this time if that's okay.
Hear it.
uh, so I think for my advice from this podcast, we talked about a lot of things. We talked about our content consumption, and we really kind of ended on the theme of like mother-daughter relationships a little bit. They could be complicated, they can be messy, but they can also be beautiful and something that flourishes into something amazing. And I think my advice to you is to take that moment for yourself to build any relationship that you're forming moving forward. Like make sure it's what you want and how you want it to be, whether that's with me or your pa or anyone around you. Take a moment to make sure it's what you want and how you want it to be, and form that bond off of something beautiful and kind, not something that is complicated and messy. Because we are humans, and human relationships are not perfect and they can be messy at times. But I think like taking the moment and figuring out what you want your relationships to look like for you is a really important step that I wish someone told me when I was younger. It's okay to think about you in a relationship, whatever relationship that may be.
Yeah, I love that. I think this is advice I gave a friend of mine recently, and I think it kind of ties in well to the things that we talked about today. Sage, I'm looking at you. You, only you, no one else. If you have any kind of relationship with someone, make sure that you can tell them about the things that you're into and not feel bad about it. Like, I can talk about my TikTok addiction and my Latin learning in video games with your mom, and she validates me. She may not understand it, but she supports me. She's like, yes, you go. And then she tells me about her WWE journey, and I nod and I smile and I say, go off. Like, but sometimes people can be really mean and judgmental when you tell them about your interests. And I just want you to feel safe and happy sharing. And if you don't feel safe and happy sharing with people, maybe those people aren't the right ones for you. That's my advice for today.
Absolutely, that was really sweet. Well, that brings us to the end of episode 2 of Spawned In. We did it.
We're so official and cool.
Yeah, and we will catch everyone next week.
Bye, guys! Bye!
not letting me stop recording.
Oh, go away. No.